Can you believe Goku's voice has a legend behind it? Masako Nozawa has brilliantly voiced Goku and his sons, Gohan and Goten, in the beloved Dragon Ball franchise since 1986. Now at 88 years old, she has lent her powerful voice to countless anime series, movies, and video games, becoming a cherished figure among fans worldwide. Her unique vocal talents help shape the characters we know and love today. Nozawa's dedication is unmatched. She has poured her heart into these roles for decades, bringing their adventures to life with a dynamic range that captures the emotions and battles of each character. Her ability to switch between the playful energy of Goku and the seriousness of Gohan showcases her immense skill and versatility. Can you imagine Dragon Ball without her iconic voice? Nozawa's legacy is a testament to the lasting impact voice actors can have on our favorite stories. Did you know A wasn't always in our alphabet? Before the year 1000, the English alphabet didn't include the letter A, which is hard to believe today. Imagine trying to write everything without this essential vowel. In Old English, other letters like E, O, U, and Y became the go-to characters for crafting words and sentences. The absence of A shows how languages evolve over time. Letters that are common today weren't always present. You could even write an entire text without ever needing to use A, though crafting coherent sentences might be quite the challenge. The introduction of A came from influences like Latin and other languages, which shaped English into what we know now. This fascinating change makes us appreciate how our communication tools continue to adapt. So next time you scribble down a note or type a message, remember that the simple letter A has a rich history, reminding us just how dynamic language can be. Isn't it intriguing to think about how different our writing would look without this letter? Believe it or not, hedgehogs have surprising homes. These adorable creatures are native to Europe, Asia, and Africa, thriving in various habitats, from gardens to forests. However, you won't find them wandering freely in Australia or the Americas. Interestingly, hedgehogs have made their way to New Zealand, where they were introduced by humans. While they may look cute, these little spiky animals have become non-native residents in some areas, leading to concerns about their impact on local ecosystems. In certain regions, they are classified as invasive species, which means they can disrupt the balance of native wildlife. This has sparked debates among conservationists and locals about whether to protect hedgehogs or manage their populations. So the next time you see a hedgehog, remember that their story is a mix of charm and challenge. How do you feel about their global journey? Believe it or not, there's a bridge that defies reality. Known as Rakotsbrücke, or the Devil's Bridge, this stunning structure in Krumlau, Germany, is like something straight out of a fairy tale. Built in the 19th century, this architectural marvel is famous for its perfectly symmetrical arch that creates a mesmerizing reflection in the water below. It's not just a bridge, it's a visual delight that tricks the eye and sparks the imagination. The design is so flawless that when you see it during a sunny day, the arched stone seems to float above the surface of the tranquil lake as if held up by magic. The surrounding park enhances this enchanting scene with its carefully cultivated trees and vibrant landscapes, making it a popular spot for photographers and tourists alike. Local legend even suggests that the bridge was built to connect the realms of the earthly and the supernatural, playing into the myth of the devil himself. So whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or just someone looking for a little whimsy, visiting Rakotsbrücke promises to be a breathtaking experience. Meet the giant lemon that defies fruit standards. This extraordinary citrus fruit discovered recently is turning heads and challenging everything we know about fruit sizes. Imagine a lemon so big it could practically serve as a centerpiece at your dinner table. This true food wonder has been dubbed the citrus giant and is making waves in the agricultural community. Typically, lemons are small, bright yellow fruits usually fitting comfortably in your palm. However, this giant lemon can weigh several pounds and measures over a foot in length. Researchers believe that its unusual size may be due to specific growing conditions, such as nutrient-rich soil and adequate water supply. The discovery not only showcases nature's surprises, but also raises questions about how environmental factors can influence fruit development. Will this giant lemon inspire farmers to grow even bigger fruits? The world of agriculture may be in for a tasty revolution. Let's uncover the truth about beaver secretions. You might be surprised to learn that some foods and high-end cosmetics have used a substance called castoreum, derived from beaver anal secretions. This fascinating ingredient has been a flavoring agent, especially as a vanilla substitute, for centuries. Castoreum is extracted from the castor sacs of beavers, which are located near their tails, and has a unique scent that can mimic vanilla and raspberry. While this might sound strange, it's important to note that castoreum is not commonly used in modern products due to ethical and health considerations. Nowadays, artificial flavorings and other plant-based alternatives have largely replaced it in the food industry. However, the use of castoreum in luxury perfumes and cosmetics continues in some high-end markets, sparking curiosity and debate. Can you imagine a world where beaver secretions are part of what you eat or wear? Is it really true that Pakistan makes most soccer balls? This might surprise you, but around 80% of the world's soccer balls come from Pakistan. The country has built a strong reputation for manufacturing high-quality sports equipment, particularly in regions like Sialkot, known as the City of Sports. Here, skilled artisans meticulously hand-stitch soccer balls, ensuring they meet international standards for durability and performance. The process involves selecting the right materials, like synthetic leather and rubber, which contribute to the ball's feel and flight. Additionally, many famous brands rely on Pakistani craftsmanship, which has led to job creation and economic growth in the area. This specialization not only highlights Pakistan's role in global sports, but also the dedication of its workers who take pride in their craft. So next time you see a soccer ball on the field, remember that it likely traveled halfway around the world from Pakistan. Isn't it fascinating how one country can influence a global game so much? Have you ever wondered about Shetland dogs' amazing skills? These small but mighty dogs pack a lot of intelligence and energy into their furry frames. Known for their herding abilities, Shetland dogs excel at gathering and caring for flocks of sheep and other animals. Their sharp minds make them quick learners, enabling them to pick up commands and tricks rapidly. Whether they're navigating open fields or helping out on farms, these dogs shine in rural tasks. Their dedication to their work and playful nature makes them not just great herders, but also wonderful companions for any active family. With their striking looks and engaging personalities, it's no surprise that Shetland dogs have become beloved pets around the world. If you're looking for a dog who's smart, loving, and ready for adventure, this breed might just be the perfect fit for you. Did you know Corella is a hotel star? Corella is not just a name. It's often synonymous with exceptional hospitality and memorable experiences in the tourism industry. This character embodies the welcoming spirit that can make a hotel stand out in a crowded market. Imagine stepping into a hotel where every detail has been carefully crafted to ensure guests feel right at home. Corella's association with hospitality signifies a place that prioritizes comfort, service, and the little touches that turn a simple stay into an unforgettable adventure. It's like having a personal tour guide who knows all the local secrets and makes you feel like a cherished friend. Whether it's the warm smiles from the staff or the thoughtful amenities, Corella represents the magic of tourist spots around the world, encouraging travelers to explore and unwind. The name itself evokes images of cozy lobbies, delicious dining, and unique attractions nearby. So, where will Corella take you next in your travels? Here's what actually happens when you will be amazed by double rainbows. A double rainbow is truly one of nature's most enchanting spectacles. And picture this. As sunlight breaks through after a storm, it hits raindrops hanging in the air, acting like tiny prisms that bend and split the light into a dazzling array of colors. This incredible optical phenomenon features two concentric rainbows, with the brighter, more vivid inner rainbow and a fainter outer one that appears in reverse order of colors. Observing a double rainbow can feel like catching a glimpse of magic in the sky. The outer rainbow is usually wider and softer, sometimes displaying pastel shades that create a gentle contrast to the vibrant inner arc. People often feel a deep sense of wonder when witnessing this breathtaking display, and many cultures link double rainbows to good luck, viewing them as signs of blessings or new beginnings. Next time you spot one, take a moment to appreciate both the science and the beauty behind it. These colorful arcs remind us that remarkable wonders can emerge when sun and rain come together. You might be shocked to learn that pythons are massaging in Jakarta. At Bali Heritage Reflexology and Spa, visitors can indulge in an extraordinary massage experience that features live pythons. Imagine lying back and feeling the gentle slither of these large snakes as they glide over your body. The idea behind this innovative treatment is that the natural movement of the pythons offers a unique form of pressure that can relieve tension and stress. While it might sound daunting to some, many customers rave about the relaxing benefits and the intriguing sensation of the snakes moving. The spa's trained staff ensures safety and comfort, making it a fascinating experience for adventurous souls seeking something different from the typical massage. How many people can say they've had a python massage? It's definitely not your average spa day, but for those brave enough to try it, it could be the perfect blend of relaxation and thrill. What if I told you about exciting habitat tests? Sierra Space is making great strides in space exploration by testing its innovative LifeSpace habitat, aimed at supporting future missions to the Moon and Mars. This ambitious project, part of NASA's broader initiative, focuses on creating a sustainable living environment for astronauts on distant planets. The habitat design includes all the essentials for human survival, such as air, water, and food systems, while promoting mental well-being with various recreational spaces. As tests evolve, scientists gather vital data to understand how the habitat will perform in harsh conditions. Successfully developing this technology could make it possible for humans to live and work on the Moon or Mars for extended periods, opening new frontiers for exploration and discovery. Could this be the start of a new era in human space travel? Here's a wild fact about living organisms. Did you know that the largest living organism on Earth is actually a fungus? It's not a giant whale or an ancient tree. It's a honey fungus, known scientifically as Armillaria ostoya. This magnificent organism sprawls across nearly 2,385 acres in Oregon's Malheur National Forest. What makes this fungus so remarkable is its underground mycelium, which can spread over vast areas, connecting various trees and plants within its reach. The honey fungus thrives on decomposing wood, helping to recycle nutrients back into the soil. Interestingly, the visible mushrooms we see are just the fruiting bodies of this vast below-ground network. Scientists are still studying this incredible organism to understand its role in the ecosystem and discover new insights about plant health and forest management. Isn't it fascinating that something so tiny can be a giant? Guess what really drove Martha Stewart's downfall? It wasn't insider trading that landed the famous lifestyle guru in hot water. It was her decision to lie to the FBI. In 2001, Martha sold shares of a biotech company called ImClone shortly before the stock price plummeted. However, the controversy didn't stem from the sale itself, but from her subsequent actions. When federal investigators looked into the transaction, Martha insisted that she had a prearranged plan to sell her shares. This claim turned out to be false, and she was charged with lying to federal investigators. Ultimately, in 2004, she was convicted of obstructing justice and making false statements. Martha spent 5 months in federal prison and emerged with a new perspective, returning to her empire with resilience. Her story highlights the importance of honesty and accountability, reflecting on how one decision can drastically change a life. Did you know that Trish Bridge is a breathtaking adventure? Perched high in the Swiss Alps, Trish Bridge offers both engineering marvel and heart-pounding excitement. This stunning suspension bridge gracefully spans a deep valley, providing hikers with an exhilarating journey that feels like walking among the clouds. Built using a few sturdy wooden planks and durable steel cables, the bridge forms an unforgettable route over the icy glacier that lies hundreds of feet below. Just imagine standing on this narrow structure, feeling a gentle sway in the crisp, fresh mountain air, with picturesque views stretching in every direction. But Trish Bridge isn't merely about thrill-seeking. It also serves as a vital connection between various hiking trails, making it a popular waypoint for nature enthusiasts eager to relish the sweeping vistas of rugged peaks and glistening glaciers. While some may initially feel a flutter of fear at such heights, this sense of vertigo often transforms into pure joy as visitors absorb the serene beauty surrounding them. Whether you're an adventurous soul or simply someone who appreciates magnificent landscapes, Trish Bridge is an essential stop that guarantees a delightful mix of excitement and wonder. Did you know that T-Rex may have had feathers? Recent discoveries have really shaken up our image of this famous dinosaur. Paleontologists found early Cretaceous period skeletons of T-Rex's ancestors covered in feathers, suggesting that these giant creatures might not have been the scaly beast we imagine. This new evidence shines a light on how these fearsome predators could have looked, with soft, fluffy feathers possibly helping them regulate body temperature or even display for mates. The concept of feathers on a T-Rex might seem strange, yet it hints at a deeper connection between dinosaurs and modern birds. Many birds, like the colorful peacock or the tiny hummingbird, owe their stunning feathers to evolutionary changes over millions of years. Learning that T-Rex could have strutted around with feathers transforms our understanding of their behavior and appearance, doesn't it? Let's uncover the truth about frozen waterfalls. These stunning natural wonders are more than just ice. They are an incredible display of nature's artistry. When waterfalls freeze, the water cascades down into beautifully layered ice, creating a mesmerizing spectacle that combines the power of flowing water with the delicate beauty of frozen formations. Picture the sunlight glimmering off the icy surface, casting shimmering patterns all around. While many people may have seen waterfalls in their flowing glory, only a few get to experience them in this frozen state, often during the chill of winter. Visiting a frozen waterfall offers a magical atmosphere where the sound of rushing water is muffled by the thick ice, transforming the environment into a serene wonderland. So have you ever thought about what it would be like to witness this captivating natural phenomenon? Hard to believe, but trees can camouflage themselves. The unique shape and coloration of certain trees help them blend seamlessly into their surroundings, allowing them to avoid detection by herbivores and even humans. For example, the bark of a birch tree often mimics the textures and colors of its environment, making it harder for animals to spot. Additionally, some trees grow with twisted branches and irregular shapes, mimicking nearby shrubs and other vegetation. This adaptation not only protects them from being eaten, but also allows them to thrive in competitive ecosystems. Trees like the camouflaged acacia can change colors based on the season and light conditions, further enhancing their disguise. So next time you're in a forest, take a closer look at the trees around you. They might be playing hide and seek with the world. How many can you spot? Can you imagine that justice involved slavery? In medieval Ireland, the laws of the time took a fascinating yet brutal turn when it came to handling murderers. If someone committed a murder and couldn't pay a heavy fine for their freedom, the punishment was not just imprisonment or exile. Instead, the murderer would be handed over to the victim's family. This meant that the family had the shocking legal right to kill the person who took their loved one's life. This system reflects a unique blend of justice and vengeance, where payment could buy freedom, but failing to do so meant facing the wrath of the victim's kin. It raises really interesting questions about how society viewed justice and retribution back then. The idea that the family of the victim could decide the fate of the murderer underscores the stark, often harsh realities of life during those times. Why exactly does Cleopatra fascinate us today? Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, reigned in 30 BC, making her just a heartbeat away from the modern world when compared to the ancient pyramids built around 2600 BC. This shocking timeline reveals that Cleopatra lived closer to our time than to when the Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed. Imagine her walking through a world where these monumental structures were already over 2,500 years old. This fascinating contrast invites us to rethink how we view history. Cleopatra was not just a queen in a distant past. She was a savvy diplomat and a captivating figure who navigated the complexities of Roman politics. Her story is filled with drama, power struggles, and intrigue, drawing us into a rich tapestry of life that connects us to the ancient world. Isn't it amazing to consider how the time between us and her is just a blink in the grand timeline of history? Can the world really fit in Texas? It might sound surprising, but the entire population of our planet could theoretically fit into the Lone Star State, with around 330 square feet for each person. This mind-boggling idea gives us a fresh perspective on how vast Texas is compared to the crowded cities we often think of. To illustrate this, Texas spans approximately 268,000 square miles, making it one of the largest states in the U.S. If you line up all the people around the globe, each having their own piece of land, there would be enough space for everyone, spreading them out comfortably. This statistic not only showcases the impressive size of Texas, but also invites us to consider global population density in a new light. In major cities, we often feel packed together, but out in Texas, there's room to breathe. So next time someone mentions how crowded the world is, remember the vast plains of Texas and imagine the possibilities of space we could share. Is it really true that tattoos can come alive? With the rise of augmented reality, AR, the world of body art is getting a stunning makeover. Imagine a tattoo on your skin that springs to life when viewed through a smartphone app or special glasses. This innovative technology uses digital overlays to create vivid animations right on top of your ink, transforming a simple design into an interactive experience. Artists can design tattoos that change or animate, telling a story or showcasing vibrant colors that appear only through the AR lens. It's like wearing a canvas that can capture the imagination in a whole new way. This exciting trend is gradually gaining popularity, making tattoos more than just permanent body art. They become living, breathing pieces of creativity. So are you ready to step into the future of tattoos and see them come to life? Luxury brands are changing fashion. How are they doing it? These powerhouses like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and Gucci are not just about style. They significantly influence global fashion trends and symbolize wealth. The luxury market is booming, with projections suggesting it will top $450 billion by 2025. This growth stems from various factors, including increasing consumer demand and the rise of emerging economies like China, where a growing middle class aspires to luxury goods. As more people around the world desire high-quality, fashionable items, luxury brands adapt their marketing strategies to attract new customers. They often set trends that trickle down to mainstream fashion, making something exclusive become a must-have for everyday folks. From runway shows to celebrity endorsements, these brands create a buzz that shapes how we view style and status. With social media amplifying their reach, it's fascinating to see how luxury items not only represent affluence, but also influence what we wear and aspire to. So next time you see those iconic logos, remember they're part of a vast, evolving conversation about fashion and identity. Believe it or not, mosquitoes sense you by your breath. Mosquitoes are smarter than you might think. They can find you not by sight, but by the carbon dioxide you exhale. When you breathe out, your body releases carbon dioxide, a substance that these pesky insects are highly sensitive to. In fact, mosquitoes can detect it from as far as 30 feet away. This ability helps them hone in on their next meal, making outdoor gatherings in summer a bit of a challenge. It's not just carbon dioxide either. They also respond to certain body odors and even the heat emitted by our skin. Interestingly, some people attract more mosquitoes than others. Factors like genetics, diet, and even your choice of clothing can make a difference. Those dark colors may entice these critters even more. So if you're preparing for a picnic, consider using insect repellent to block those tiny hunters from invading your space. With such precise detection skills, it's no wonder mosquitoes have perfected their craft. So next time you feel a mosquito buzzing near you, remember they've tracked you down through your breath. This tiny car will blow your mind. The PL50, produced by the Peel Engineering Company from 1962 to 1965, holds the title of the smallest vehicle ever built. Imagine a car that's just about the size of a large shopping basket. With its quirky three-wheel design, The PL50 showcases an incredibly simple structure, making it easy to navigate through tight spaces. It features a side entrance for quirky access, a single headlight that lights up your path, and even a windshield wiper to keep your view clear. Despite its small size, the PL50 captures hearts and imaginations worldwide, often shining at car shows and collector events. Its unique charm and practicality remind us that great things can come in small packages. If you're lucky enough to spot one, it's like seeing a piece of automotive history. What do you think about driving a car that fits in your living room? Discover how seatbelts change car safety forever. Before 1968, cars zoomed around without the safety feature we now take for granted: seatbelts. People hopped into their vehicles, often without a care in the world, as they drove to work, school, or the grocery store. However, the tragic reality was that many lives were lost or drastically changed due to car accidents. In response to this alarming trend, U.S. regulators stepped up by implementing new safety laws. Starting in 1968, every car sold in the United States was required to come equipped with seatbelts. This simple yet crucial addition helped protect both drivers and passengers during collisions. By encouraging the use of seatbelts, these regulations not only saved lives but also raised awareness about vehicle safety. Nowadays, putting on a seatbelt has become second nature for most of us, but it's important to remember the dramatic shift that took place just over 50 years ago. Believe it or not, the tongue is one of a kind. It holds a unique title, as it is the only muscle in the human body connected at just one end. This characteristic allows the tongue to move freely, facilitating functions like speaking, tasting, and swallowing. Unlike other muscles that have attachments at both ends, the tongue's distinct structure gives it incredible versatility. Made of a group of muscles working together, it can stretch, curl, and twist in ways that are essential for forming words and enjoying different flavors. The tongue's surface is covered with tiny bumps called papillae, which house taste buds, making it key to our sense of taste. Isn't it fascinating how such a small organ plays such a big role in our daily lives? The tongue also helps with oral hygiene by pushing food around and clearing away debris. It's a vital player in our digestive system too. So next time you enjoy a delicious meal or share a laugh, remember the amazing muscle that makes it all possible. Hard to believe, but Uranus is the coldest planet. Even though it's closer to the Sun than Neptune, Uranus holds the title for lowest temperatures in our solar system. You might expect the planets near the Sun to be warmer, but Uranus flips that idea upside down. One of the key reasons for this icy chill is its strange axial tilt, which is about 98 degrees. This unusual tilt means that Uranus experiences extreme seasons, some parts being in constant darkness for years. Additionally, unlike some other planets, Uranus lacks significant internal heat. While planets like Jupiter and Saturn have heat left over from their formation or produced by ongoing processes, Uranus seems to have cooled down more over time. As a result, temperatures can plummet to about 224 degrees Celsius, 371 degrees Fahrenheit. So while it may be sunbathing near Neptune, Uranus is definitely bundled up. Here's a wild fact about Paint Stripper. This amazing chemical product is your go-to solution for removing old paint from wood, metal, or concrete surfaces. Whether you're restoring a vintage piece of furniture or changing the color of your home's exterior, Paint Stripper makes the job easier. You can choose between solvent-based or water-based formulas, which you apply with a brush. Once the paint starts to bubble, simply scrape it off with a spatula to reveal a fresh surface underneath. But while Paint Stripper is super effective, it's important to stay safe during your project. Always wear gloves to protect your skin and make sure you're in a well-ventilated area to avoid inhaling any chemicals. By taking these simple precautions, you can enjoy your restoration projects without worry. Next time you dive into painting or refurbishing, keep Paint Stripper in mind. It might just become your favorite tool. Are you ready to give your old items a brand new look? Most people don't know this, but horses can't vomit. This unique trait is due to the design of their digestive systems. Horses have a strong band of muscles called a sphincter at the entrance to their stomach that prevents food from coming back up. While this helps them efficiently digest fibrous plant material, it also means they are at risk if they eat something toxic or harmful. If a horse consumes spoiled food or certain plants, it can't simply regurgitate the contents to rid itself of the threat. Instead, this can lead to colic, a painful and potentially life-threatening condition where gas and toxins build up inside their stomach. Because of this, horse owners must be vigilant about what their animals eat and ensure they have a balanced diet to promote good digestive health. So remember, the next time you see a horse munching away, it's both a marvel of biology and a reminder of their serious health risks. Turns out the truth is that phagocytes are our body's janitors. These remarkable white blood cells play a crucial role in keeping us healthy through a process called phagocytosis. Picture the phagocytes as diligent little janitors patrolling your bloodstream, searching for dead or damaged cells that can clutter up the system. When they encounter these unwanted cellular remnants, they spring into action, engulfing the debris and breaking it down into smaller components. This incredible cleaning process not only helps remove junk, but also recycles valuable materials, giving your body an essential boost. Phagocytosis is fundamental to our immune response, ensuring that pathogens have a tougher time breeding in our bodies. By clearing out old cells, phagocytes help pave the way for new, healthy ones to flourish. So the next time you feel under the weather or get a scrape on your skin, remember that these tiny, hard-working cells are tirelessly cleaning, but also defending you, constantly maintaining the balance needed for good health. Isn't it fascinating how our body works behind the scenes to keep us in shape? Ever thought about how Daniel Tammet sees numbers? Daniel Tammet, a talented British savant, has a unique gift known as synesthesia, which allows him to experience numbers in vivid colors, shapes, and textures. This fascinating perception helps him perform mind-boggling mental calculations and even recall thousands of digits of pi with astonishing accuracy. Imagine a world where numbers dance in vibrant hues. This is Tammet's reality. But his talents don't stop there. He is also fluent in over 10 languages. Incredibly, he once learned Icelandic in just 1 week, which highlights the extraordinary capabilities of the human brain. Tammet's journey shows us how different minds can process information in remarkable ways, opening doors to skills many of us might not even dream possible. By sharing his abilities, he inspires others to explore their potential and see the world through a unique lens. How can we tap into our own hidden talents? Prepare to be amazed by India's unique hair recycling. In India, many temples receive shaved hair as an important part of religious offerings, particularly from devotees who believe it's a way to seek blessings. Instead of letting this hair go to waste, temples collect it and send it off to be processed into an amazing resource, amino acid-rich fertilizer. This practice not only honors the cultural significance of the hair, but also supports agriculture in a remarkable way. When the hair is broken down, it becomes a natural source of nutrients that enrich the soil, helping crops thrive. By transforming what might simply be discarded into valuable fertilizer, temples contribute to sustainability and agricultural productivity. It's a fascinating example of how traditions can evolve to create benefits for both people and the planet. Who knew that hair could play such a vital role in farming? You might be amazed to discover alternate dimensions. This intriguing idea of parallel universes fascinates both scientists and philosophers. Modern physics delves into concepts like string theory and the multiverse hypothesis, which suggest we might not be alone in our reality. Imagine a world with more than just our familiar 3 dimensions of space and 1 of time. According to these theories, there may be countless other realities intertwined with our own, separated by invisible barriers that we cannot perceive. Each of these dimensions could contain different versions of ourselves or entirely different laws of nature. While this might sound like science fiction, researchers are seriously investigating these possibilities through advanced mathematics and experiments. Who knows? We might one day explore these alternate dimensions and uncover realities beyond our wildest dreams. Did you know you grow taller overnight? It's surprising, but individuals are actually slightly taller in the morning compared to at night. This fascinating change happens because of the soft discs located between our vertebrae. Throughout the day, as we go about our activities, gravity compresses these discs, squeezing them down and making us a tad shorter by evening. However, when we sleep, the pressure is significantly relieved. During this time, the discs get a chance to rehydrate and expand, like a sponge soaking up water. This natural process allows for a temporary increase in height, which can be anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 an inch. So if you've ever noticed you feel a bit taller in the morning after a good night's sleep, now you know why. Isn't it amazing how our bodies work even while we rest? Did you know that ubari melons can cost over $27,000? In Japan, these luxurious fruits have made headlines for their staggering auction prices, becoming iconic symbols of wealth and sophistication. Originating from Hokkaido, ubari melons are a feast for the senses. They're renowned for their incredibly sweet flavor, perfectly round shape, and smooth, flawless skin. Each melon undergoes meticulous cultivation, with farmers dedicating time and skill to nurture just the right conditions for these prized fruits to flourish. The result is not just a delicious treat, but also a status symbol. Gifting ubari melons is a gesture of prestige in Japan, especially during important ceremonies or business events. Buyers often seek out the highest quality melons, and when that perfect specimen comes along, you can expect the price to skyrocket. Who wouldn't want such an extravagant gift? Let's uncover the truth about coffin birth. This rare phenomenon occurs when a pregnant woman dies. After death, the body undergoes decomposition, producing gases that can build up inside. This pressure, in some unfortunate cases, can actually force the fetus out of the body. While it might sound like something straight out of a horror movie, coffin birth is a natural biological process. The idea has often fueled eerie tales of corpses giving birth in graves, stirring our imagination and sometimes triggering fear. It raises fascinating questions about life, death, and the mysteries of human bodies. Though incidents of coffin birth are exceedingly rare, it reminds us of the profound connections between life and death, and how nature can sometimes act in unexpected ways. Understanding this phenomenon offers a glimpse into the complex processes of life and mortality, encouraging us to reflect on the fragile nature of existence. Why does nature surprise us in such unexpected ways? Surprisingly, Warren G. Harding was a romantic. During his presidency, Harding didn't just focus on politics. He also nurtured a passionate relationship with Carrie Phillips, his mistress. Their correspondence is famous for revealing a softer side of the 29th President of the United States. In heartfelt love letters, Harding poured out his feelings, expressing deep affection and longing for Phillips. He called her pet names and confessed his love in poetic language, which was far from the usual official demeanor expected of a man in his position. Their relationship lasted over a decade, showing that even the most prominent figures can have a complex personal life. Harding often wrote about his desire to be with Phillips, creating a treasure trove of intimate and revealing letters. These writings give us a glimpse into the emotional world of a man who led a country while balancing a secret affair. It makes you think, how many secrets do our leaders keep behind closed doors? Dive into the mysterious world of sea spiders. Scientists have recently discovered 3 new species of deep-sea sea spiders near methane vents off the coasts of California and Alaska. These remarkable creatures belong to the Syracusura family and are as transparent as glass, making them a unique sight in the dark ocean depths. What sets these sea spiders apart is their special relationship with bacteria that live on their shells and feed on methane. The spiders then munch on these bacteria, marking an exciting first in our understanding of their diets and ecosystems. This newfound discovery could change everything we know about life in the deep sea, highlighting the complex interactions between species in these harsh environments. Understanding the role of methane in these ecosystems could also help scientists grasp how climate change impacts marine life. What other surprises do the ocean's depths hold? Discover Muhammad Ali's bold stand against the Vietnam War. In 1964, legendary boxer Muhammad Ali, who was born Cassius Clay, embraced Islam, which profoundly influenced his life choices. By 1967, Ali made headlines again when he refused to fight in the Vietnam War, citing his religious beliefs and opposition to the conflict. This courageous decision led to a highly publicized trial where he was convicted of draft evasion, facing harsh criticism, and losing his boxing titles. Many viewed him as a controversial figure, yet he stood firm, famously declaring, "I ain't got no quarrel with them, Viet Cong." Despite the backlash, Ali's conviction was eventually overturned in 1971, allowing him to return to boxing and reclaim his legacy. His journey symbolizes not just a fight in the ring, but also a stand for personal beliefs and justice. Today, Ali is celebrated not just as a sports hero, but as a powerful advocate for civil rights and social change. How did his choices inspire others to take a stand? The terrifying truth about the bullet ant's sting. This might surprise you. The bullet ant, native to the jungles of South America, is infamous for its extremely painful sting, which many describe as feeling like being shot. Imagine stepping into the vibrant, buzzing ecosystem of the rainforest, only to encounter this tiny but formidable creature. When it stings, the pain it delivers is so intense that it has earned a spot on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index, a scale that rates the pain of insect stings. People who have been stung report a burning sensation that can last for hours, making it one of the most painful insect stings known. For indigenous tribes, the bullet ant sting is often used in initiation rituals, showcasing bravery and resilience. While its appearance is unassuming, with a shiny black body and long limbs, the bullet ant is a reminder of nature's surprising extremes. So if you ever find yourself wandering in South American jungles, keep an eye out. This little ant packs quite a punch. Here's what actually happens when you speed in Antarctica. In 1991, an unusual event drew attention to the icy expanse of the world's coldest continent, the issuance of the first speeding ticket in Antarctica. A British tourist was caught zooming across the frozen landscape on a snowmobile, clocked at a rapid 40 km/h. While the image of a snowmobile speeding through ice might bring a chuckle, this incident brought serious environmental concerns to the forefront. Under the Antarctic Treaty, which governs activities in this fragile environment, high speeds can cause ice to crack, endangering both wildlife and the ecosystem. The treaty is a legal framework dedicated to preserving Antarctica's untouched beauty while fostering peaceful scientific cooperation. Even in a wilderness without hospitals or roads, this enforcement of rules emphasizes the importance of responsible human activity. Rather than a laughing matter, the fine served as a reminder that in a land where penguins outnumber people, even the thrill of speed must respect the sanctity of nature. So yes, in Antarctica, you can indeed get a speeding ticket. Did you know that a student made a better Mona Lisa? Recently, art enthusiasts were thrilled to discover that one of Leonardo da Vinci's students, perhaps a lesser-known artist, created an exact replica of the famous painting in the very same studio. This replica is not just any copy, it is remarkably well preserved, allowing viewers to see details that have faded or been damaged in the original over the centuries. The student captured nuances in color and brushwork that da Vinci himself had executed, offering valuable insights into the master's techniques. As experts analyze this striking work, they gain a deeper understanding of the artistic methods used during the Renaissance. It poses an intriguing question about how close the replica comes to the original vision of da Vinci. Is it possible that this student, working under such a legendary figure, painted the Mona Lisa in a way that brings fresh light to its mysteries? Hard to believe, but Banff National Park is stunning. Established in 1887, Banff is Canada's first national park and a true gem of the natural world. Nestled in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, it offers breathtaking views that seem straight out of a postcard. Visitors flock to its crystal-clear lakes like Lake Louise and Moraine Lake, where the turquoise waters mirror the surrounding mountains. The park is also a haven for wildlife, showcasing an impressive variety of species from playful squirrels to majestic elk. Each year, millions come to hike its scenic trails, ski its snowy slopes, and take in the fresh mountain air. With its picturesque landscapes and vibrant ecosystems, Banff National Park isn't just a spot for outdoor adventures, but a place to connect with the awesome power of nature. Whether you're an avid adventurer or a casual observer, the beauty and excitement of Banff leave everyone in awe. What are you waiting for? This might surprise you. LVMH is a luxury giant. LVMH Moet Hennessy. Louis Vuitton, better known as LVMH, stands at the pinnacle of high-end fashion and luxury goods. This French multinational corporation is the parent company of renowned brands like Louis Vuitton, Tiffany & Co., Dior and Fendi, each symbolizing elegance and exclusivity. With over 75 subsidiaries, LVMH generates billions in revenue, owning a diverse range of products from designer handbags to fine wines. Their strategy emphasizes innovation and quality, ensuring these brands maintain their prestigious status. For instance, Louis Vuitton's iconic monogram is instantly recognizable, while Tiffany's blue box is a symbol of luxury and affection. As trends change and consumer tastes evolve, LVMH adapts while preserving the heritage of its brands. Can you imagine a world of luxury without LVMH's influence? Fashion is changing. Are you ready for sustainability? More and more brands are focusing on sustainability. Major players like Patagonia and Stella McCartney are leading the way by using eco-friendly materials and promoting recycling initiatives. It's not just about creating stylish clothes anymore. It's about making a positive impact on the planet. Sustainability in fashion means that companies are looking at the entire life cycle of their products, from design to production and even after the clothes are worn. Circular fashion systems are becoming popular, which encourage consumers to recycle and repurpose their clothing instead of tossing it in the landfill. This shift is important because the fashion industry has a significant influence on our environment, with waste and pollution being major concerns. By choosing sustainable fashion, you're not just making a fashion statement, you're also supporting efforts to reduce environmental damage and promote responsible consumer habits. Are you ready to make more conscious choices in your wardrobe? Did you know about the nuclear bomb in space? In 1962, the United States conducted an extraordinary nuclear bomb test called Operation Fishbowl, launching a device 250 miles above the Earth. This test was unique because it occurred in the upper atmosphere, creating a spectacular artificial aurora visible over Hawaii. Imagine witnessing a stunning light show of greens, reds, and blues, all triggered by a nuclear explosion. However, this fascinating display came with major consequences, as the explosion also damaged over 30 satellites orbiting the Earth. These satellites were crucial for communication and scientific research. This incident highlights not just the visual spectacle of such explosions, but also the serious risks involved in tampering with space weather. The shock waves and radiation from the bomb altered the natural environment in space, raising concerns about how human activities can impact our planet and beyond. So as much as it was a striking moment in history, it served as a warning about the importance of understanding and respecting the delicate balance of our atmosphere and outer space. Here's what actually happens when ducks inspire buildings. The Duck, a massive duck-shaped building located in Long Island, is a unique landmark that truly stands out. Originally built in 1931, it was designed to sell duck eggs, showcasing a quirky approach to attract customers during a time when roadside attractions were becoming popular. Today, this whimsical structure has transformed into a beloved tourist shop, drawing visitors with its playful design and charm. As you approach, it's hard not to smile at its oversized beak and bright yellow exterior. Inside, you can find a variety of duck-themed souvenirs and local products, making it a perfect stop for families and tourists alike. The Duck doesn't just sell items, it offers a slice of Americana and a fun photo opportunity for your scrapbook. So if you find yourself in Long Island, why not visit this delightful attraction? Surprising news about autopilot and a toddler's status. There's an intriguing question bubbling up about a 2-year-old named Uzia and her place in America. The discussion centers on autopilot technology and whether it's essential for young children like Uzia to be considered members of the U.S. This debate is rooted in the broader context of innovation in transportation, particularly how advancements are reshaping our nation's approach to regulation and citizenship. Meanwhile, DN America is stepping up, creating opportunities and full-time positions for many individuals. This blend of automation and human ambition raises critical questions. How do we balance progress in technology with the values of citizenship and community? As more families navigate these changes, Usha's unique case could spotlight how advancements impact even the youngest among us. What do you think this means for future generations? Hard to believe, but eyes blink more while talking. Experts have discovered that when we engage in conversation, our human eyes blink significantly more often compared to when we read. This extra blinking isn't just random. It actually helps to keep our eyes lubricated and refocus our vision, making it essential for clear sight. However, things change when we're glued to our screens. Yes, staring at phones, tablets, or computers typically makes us blink less often, leading to dryness and fatigue. Our eyes get tired and we might experience discomfort. To combat this, experts suggest the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, take a break and look at something 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. This simple trick can really help relieve eye strain and keep our vision sharp. So next time you're using a screen, remember to give your eyes a much-needed break. What if I told you humans could breathe on Mars? In 1920, a group of American scientists presented a groundbreaking idea. With specially designed helmets, people might one day live on the red planet. This concept was ambitious and reflected a time when curiosity about space exploration was just beginning to blossom. Scientists were captivated by the possibilities of Mars and imagined innovative technologies that could support human life in a harsh alien environment. The idea, though far ahead of its time, highlighted the human spirit of exploration and the belief that we could conquer seemingly insurmountable challenges. However, the technology needed to make this vision a reality simply wasn't available yet. Today, as we develop advanced life support systems and look closer to colonizing Mars, it's fascinating to see how far our dreams have come since that early speculation over a century ago. Ever wondered how SADS affects young adults? Sudden arrhythmic death syndrome, or SADS, is a frightening condition that can take the lives of seemingly healthy individuals, especially young adults. Imagine a perfectly normal day suddenly turning tragic due to a hidden heart issue. People experiencing SADS can have no prior symptoms, leaving friends and family in shock when the unthinkable happens: sudden cardiac arrest. This condition can strike during sleep or while awake, adding an unsettling unpredictability to its nature. Experts believe genetic factors and heart abnormalities may play a role in SADS, but more research is needed to fully understand this mystery. Knowing that this syndrome primarily affects the young makes it all the more alarming. After all, life is meant to be lived to its fullest. Awareness and understanding of SADS can potentially save lives. So what can we do to spread the word? Why exactly does a 10-gallon hat hold less? Surprisingly, a 10-gallon hat doesn't actually hold 10 gallons of liquid. The name is more about style than size, reflecting a tradition in Western fashion that evokes a sense of the grand. Originally, these hats were popularized by cowboys in Western films, symbolizing a larger-than-life persona. The term 10-gallon is thought to come from the Spanish word galán, meaning braid, referring to the decorative braids on these hats. So while it may seem you're getting a massive hat that could hold gallons of water, it's really all about the impressive look it gives, rather than practical capacity. Just like someone might name a tiny pup Thunder for fun, the 10-gallon hat is about flair and character, showcasing the unique spirit of the American West. Who wouldn't want to wear a piece of such intriguing history? Let's uncover the truth about probiotics. Probiotics are not just another health buzzword. They are live microorganisms, often called good bacteria, that can work wonders for your gut health. When you consume enough probiotics, they help keep your gut microbiome in balance, promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria while keeping harmful ones at bay. This balance is essential because it can affect everything from digestion to your immune system. You can find probiotics in delicious fermented foods like yogurt, which many of us enjoy for breakfast, and in tangy options like kimchi and sauerkraut, which add flavor and health benefits to our meals. For those who prefer a more concentrated dose, there are also probiotic supplements available. So next time you think about gut health, remember these little heroes in your food. Could they be the secret to feeling better? Did you know that bananas top Walmart's sales charts? It's true, bananas have outshined everything else sold at Walmart, making them the best-selling item in the store. Think about it. Despite the endless choices shoppers face, from electronics to clothing, these bright yellow fruits consistently attract buyers. Each week, Walmart sells countless bananas, showing just how much people love this tasty and convenient snack. Not only are bananas affordable, but they are also packed with nutrients like potassium and vitamin C, making them a healthy option for all ages. Their popularity might surprise you, but they truly are a staple in many households. Whether tossed into a smoothie, sliced onto cereal, or eaten on their own, bananas have earned their crown in the grocery aisles. So next time you grab a bunch, remember they're a fan favorite at the world's largest retailer. Can you imagine that so many chess openings exist? Chess is a game of strategy and tactics, and the first move can set the tone for the entire match. In fact, White has a whopping 20 possible opening moves to choose from. This includes 16 different ways to move the pawns, which can either advance 1 or 2 spaces forward on their first turn. Picture this. Every pawn on the board holds the potential to kick off the game in a unique way. But that's not all. White can also choose from 4 distinct knight moves. Each knight can hop to 2 different squares, giving players even more options to consider. These opening possibilities create a fascinating blend of tactics right from the start. Whether you're a novice or an experienced player, understanding these moves can dramatically impact the way the game unfolds. With so many choices, what strategy will you pick to outsmart your opponent? Did you know painted turtles can breathe underwater? These remarkable creatures have a unique way of surviving the harsh winter months. During hibernation, painted turtles reduce their metabolism by an astonishing 95%. This extreme slowdown means they require far less energy, allowing them to survive on stored nutrients. What's even more fascinating is how they manage to breathe while submerged in freezing waters. Instead of relying solely on their lungs, painted turtles can absorb oxygen through their skin and even the lining of their mouth and cloaca, a multifunctional opening. This adaptation not only helps them stay alive, but also protects them from predators while they are inactive. Hibernation can last several months, and when spring arrives, painted turtles wake up ready to bask in the sun and resume their normal activities. Isn't nature amazing? Hard to believe, but North Sentinel Island remains untouched. This remarkable place, located in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands of India, is home to the Sentinelese, a tribe that has lived in isolation for thousands of years. They have never made contact with the outside world, choosing instead to maintain their traditional lifestyle. Indian law plays a crucial role in protecting the island and its inhabitants, prohibiting outsiders from visiting to prevent the spread of diseases and to preserve the tribe's unique culture. The Sentinelese are known for their fierce resistance to intruders, often using arrows to defend their territory. This isolation has sparked curiosity and debate about the balance between protecting indigenous cultures and the desire for exploration. As we move forward in our globalized world, should we respect their boundaries or attempt to learn from them? What if I told you Jesus had siblings? The Abionite Christians were an intriguing early sect of Jewish Christians who held very different beliefs about Jesus compared to mainstream Christianity. Unlike many others who embraced the idea of divine conception, the Abionites believed Jesus was the biological son of Mary and Joseph. They explained that Jesus was chosen by God for his mission, but not born from a supernatural origin. This viewpoint led them to assert that Jesus had siblings, which directly contradicted the traditional Christian narrative of Mary remaining a virgin. Because of these beliefs, the Abionites faced intense scrutiny and were often labeled as heretics by the dominant religious institutions of their time. Their views were largely suppressed, leading to a fascinating chapter in the history of early Christianity, as they challenged the accepted norms surrounding Jesus' identity and family. How does this shape our understanding of early Christian diversity? Betty Brussels makes waves at 99 with record-breaking swims. At an age when most people are thinking about retirement, Betty has taken the swimming world by storm, setting 3 world records in the 100 and 104-year-old categories. Her remarkable journey began at 60 when she decided to dive into the pool for the first time. Little did she know that this decision would lead her to not only embrace her love for swimming, but also smash the previous world record in the 437-yard freestyle by an incredible 4 minutes. That's not all. She also claimed records in the 55-yard backstroke and breaststroke, showcasing her versatility and determination. Betty's achievements highlight the importance of staying active and challenging yourself regardless of age. Her story inspires everyone to pursue their passions and prove that it's never too late to chase after your dreams. Just imagine what you could accomplish by following in her footsteps. What other extraordinary feats await those who dare to take the plunge? Most people don't know about Tokyo's giant Gundam statue. This incredible landmark is a life-size replica of the RX-0 Unicorn Gundam, towering at a staggering 64.6 feet and weighing a hefty 98,000 pounds. Located in the vibrant Odaiba district, this statue is more than just a piece of art. It comes alive with moving components, including a head and torso that shift and rotate. Completed in 2017, the Gundam statue also delights visitors with a stunning light show, replicating special effects from the beloved anime series that has captivated fans worldwide. Anime enthusiasts flock to this sanctuary not only to take photos, but also to immerse themselves in Japanese pop culture. As night falls, the statue transforms, illuminated by colorful lights that create a dazzling spectacle. Whether you're an anime fan or just curious about Japan's unique attractions, visiting this giant Gundam is an experience like no other. Will you be inspired to visit and see this monumental work of art for yourself? Wait until you hear about The Cat and Godfather. This intriguing detail about the classic film reveals how spontaneity can shape cinema. While Marlon Brando prepared for his iconic role as Vito Corleone, the filmmakers noticed a stray cat wandering around the set. Instead of shooing it away, Brando decided to embrace the unexpected moment. He picked up the feline and included it in his scenes, adding an authentic touch to his performance. The cat on his lap not only showcased Brando's calm demeanor, but also added a layer of symbolism, reflecting the character's hidden vulnerability amidst his tough exterior. Surprisingly, this unplanned addition is now one of the most memorable images from the film, demonstrating how creativity can flourish in the least expected circumstances. Sometimes the best moments in art come from the flexibility to adapt and the willingness to explore the uncharted. Does this make you look at the film in a whole new light? Did you know hippies sparked environmental awareness? In the 1960s, a vibrant counterculture emerged, bringing forth crucial ideas about environmental protection that still resonate today. While often mischaracterized as simply carefree, these visionaries were pioneers in advocating for a healthier planet. They embraced concepts like organic farming and recycling long before they entered the mainstream conversation. Their grassroots movements played a pivotal role in launching Earth Day in 1970, a celebration that emphasizes our commitment to the environment. These passionate individuals campaigned against nuclear power and pollution, urging society to reconsider its relationship with nature. By promoting sustainability and harmony with the Earth, the hippies laid the foundation for modern environmentalism, inspiring countless future activists. Their message continues to influence global efforts to combat climate change and protect ecosystems. So next time you recycle or choose organic, remember the hippies who started it all. Prepare to be amazed by allodynia and its effects. This fascinating condition flips the normal rules of pain on their head. Imagine brushing your arm lightly, only to feel a wave of pain. That's allodynia for you. It often emerges due to other health issues like diabetes, shingles, fibromyalgia, or even migraines. When these conditions affect your nervous system, they can cause your body to misinterpret harmless stimuli as painful. Picture a world where a gentle touch feels like a sharp poke. Seemingly harmless actions become unbearable. This mystery of the nervous system can be frustrating, but understanding it is the first step toward managing the discomfort. Treatments often focus on the underlying condition or try to retrain the nervous system, offering hope for many sufferers. How can we further explore this puzzling pain phenomenon? Most people don't know this, but Keanu Reeves rides motorcycles. This beloved actor, famous for his incredible roles in The Matrix and John Wick, has a passion that goes beyond acting. He is an avid motorcyclist and even founded his own motorcycle company called Arch Motorcycle. Founded alongside custom bike designer Gard Hollinger, Arch Motorcycle specializes in designing and manufacturing high-performance, bespoke motorcycles that reflect the individuality of their riders. Reeves pours his heart into this venture, showcasing not only his love for bikes but also his commitment to craftsmanship and quality. Each motorcycle is made with precision and care, focusing on both aesthetics and functionality. For Reeves, riding isn't just a hobby, it's a way of life that connects him to freedom and adventure. So next time you see him on screen, remember there's a thrilling side to Keanu that involves roaring engines and the open road. What makes his dedication to motorcycling so inspiring? Can you picture the first woman in space? Valentina Tereshkova made history on June 16, 1963, when she boldly stepped into the cosmos aboard the Vostok 6 spacecraft. This remarkable journey not only marked a significant milestone for gender equality in the field of space exploration, but also demonstrated the incredible capabilities of women in science and technology. During her mission, Valentina orbited the Earth 48 times, spending nearly 3 days in space. Her voyage came at a time when societal norms often limited women's roles, proving that they could achieve extraordinary feats just like their male counterparts. Tereshkova's mission inspired countless girls and women around the world to pursue careers in STEM fields. Today, astronauts like her are seen as trailblazers who paved the way for future generations. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember Valentina's courage and how she redefined what was possible for women in space. How many more breakthroughs do you think are yet to come? What if I told you about glowing waters in Mexico? Holbox Island in the stunning Mexican Caribbean is famous for its mesmerizing bioluminescent waters. This magical display occurs thanks to tiny marine organisms known as dinoflagellates, which emit a bright glow when disturbed. Imagine swimming in the ocean and watching the water light up around you with each gentle movement. The best time to experience this enchanting spectacle is during summer, particularly on moonless nights when the darkness enhances the glow. This natural wonder captivates visitors, making it feel like a scene from a fairy tale. Imagine paddling a kayak through the glowing waves, with every stroke creating a trail of shimmering light. Not only is this a unique sight, but it also serves as a reminder of the incredible wonders that nature has to offer. Are you ready to witness this breathtaking phenomenon? Did you know dogs were aboard the Titanic? On that fateful night in April 1912, 12 dogs found themselves among the passengers of the famous ship, but only 3 survived the tragic sinking. These pets came from wealthy families and were often kept as companions in luxury. They included a mix of breeds, some small enough to fit in their owners' handbags. While many human lives were lost, the survival of these dogs has captured people's imaginations, highlighting both the bond between humans and their pets and the extraordinary circumstances of that disaster. The 3 lucky survivors included a Pomeranian and 2 others who were rescued and remained with their owners, illustrating a slice of history that often gets overshadowed by the Titanic's more tragic tales. Isn't it fascinating how pets were part of such a monumental event? Can sharks really go a month without food? Yes, they can. Sharks have an incredible ability to survive without eating for over a month. This impressive feat is linked to how their metabolism works. When winter arrives and water temperatures drop, sharks slow down their bodily functions, conserving energy. This means they don't need to eat as frequently, which is quite handy during times when prey might be scarce. Different species of sharks, like the great white or tiger shark, can adjust their feeding habits based on their environment. When food is abundant, they feast. When it's not, they can rely on their body's reserves. This adaptability is one reason sharks have thrived for millions of years. It's fascinating to think of these ocean predators overcoming hunger just by tapping into the energy stored in their bodies. Their ability to endure harsh conditions not only highlights their evolutionary prowess, but also plays a big role in the balance of marine ecosystems. Isn't nature incredibly clever? Why exactly does sugar have such a fascinating history? It all started in India, where the world's first refined sugar was developed around 510 BC. Imagine this. Ancient Indians discovered a way to extract and purify sugar from sugarcane, creating a sweetener that would eventually change the culinary landscape forever. At that time, they mastered techniques that made sugar not just a rare luxury, but a more widely available ingredient. This innovation allowed sweetness to spread beyond regional borders and influence cuisines all over the globe. Before refined sugar, people relied on honey or fruits to satisfy their sweet cravings, which were often limited by availability. Sugar quickly gained popularity and became a vital part of cultural practices, desserts, and even medicine. Today, sugar is everywhere, from our morning coffee to snacks we can't resist, and it all traces back to that early ingenuity in India. Isn't it amazing how a simple idea reshaped the world? You might be shocked to learn that soccer unites us. This incredible sport is not just the most popular globally, it brings people together from all walks of life, regardless of culture or geography. Imagine stadiums filled with fans waving flags, singing songs, and cheering for their teams. Whether you're in a bustling city or a small town, soccer creates a unique bond among strangers. During games, shared experiences ignite powerful emotions, making fans feel like family. Countries across continents celebrate soccer with thrilling tournaments like the FIFA World Cup, where nations compete for glory and pride. These events showcase not just the love for the game, but also the strong community spirit that soccer fosters. From urban parks to professional leagues, soccer pitches serve as gathering places, building friendships and memories that last a lifetime. Isn't it amazing how one sport can break down barriers and connect people all over the world? Let's uncover the truth about the Coriolis effect. This fascinating phenomenon happens because Earth spins on its axis, creating an invisible force that affects how large systems like hurricanes and ocean currents move. In the northern hemisphere, the Coriolis effect causes these systems to rotate counterclockwise, while in the southern hemisphere, they spin clockwise. Picture a giant whirlpool or a massive storm. The way it swirls depends on where you are on the planet. Understanding the Coriolis effect is crucial for predicting weather patterns and ensuring safe air travel. For instance, meteorologists depend on it to forecast storms, and airline pilots consider it when planning flight paths. It's also vital in ocean navigation, as currents move differently in each hemisphere. So next time you're watching a weather report or planning a sea adventure, remember that the Coriolis effect is silently at work, shaping our world. Is it really true that we can't land on gas giants? The answer is a resounding yes. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, known as the gas giants of our solar system, are fascinating worlds that captivate our imagination. However, there's a big catch. These planets lack solid surfaces. Instead, they are composed mostly of gases and have deep atmospheres that transition into liquid and possibly even metallic forms as you go deeper. For instance, when you think of Jupiter, picture its swirling clouds of hydrogen and helium, which create violent storms like the famous Great Red Spot. Even if a spacecraft could descend into these atmospheres, it would encounter extreme pressure and temperatures that would crush or incinerate any landing vehicle. That's why exploration of these magnificent giants relies on orbiting spacecraft and remote sensors, allowing us to gather incredible data without ever actually touching down. Isn't it incredible how much we can learn without setting foot on their mysterious surfaces? Ever thought about charging devices with nature's power? The water lily turbine is an innovative portable charger that harnesses wind and water power to generate electricity. Imagine being outdoors, enjoying nature, and still having the ability to keep your devices charged. This clever device operates by using the flow of water and the push of the wind, making it an eco-friendly alternative for all your charging needs. What sets the water lily turbine apart is its ease of use. Simply place it in a stream or near a breezy spot and let nature do the work. As it spins, the turbine captures energy, turning it into electricity that can charge smartphones, cameras, and more. Perfect for camping trips, hiking adventures, or even emergency situations. The water lily turbine empowers users to stay connected without relying on traditional power sources. It's a fantastic blend of technology and nature, showcasing how innovative solutions can lead to sustainable living. Isn't it exciting to think that nature can help keep our devices powered? What if I told you ducks can be cannibals? It might sound shocking, but ducks sometimes engage in cannibalistic behavior, especially when they're bored or stressed due to overcrowded living conditions, poor air circulation, and not getting enough food. Imagine being stuck in a cramped space with limited resources. It can lead to some unusual habits. When ducks don't have enough stimulation or space to roam and peck around, they may start nipping at each other, harming their flock mates. The only well-known solution to curb this behavior is a procedure called beak trimming. This process involves removing a small portion of the upper bill's rim, which can prevent ducks from causing serious injury to one another. By ensuring ducks have a comfortable environment with room to move and proper nutrition, we can help them thrive and avoid these alarming behaviors. So how can you create a better habitat for these fascinating birds? Did you know that ants can get lost together? This fascinating yet tragic event is known as an ant mill. It happens when a group of ants, energetically following their leader back to the nest after a successful food hunt, becomes disoriented. If the leader ant strays off course, the entire group can unwittingly enter a circular path, continuously following one another in a loop. This spiral journey can go on for hours, often leading to the exhaustion and eventual death of many ants caught in the cycle. Imagine a tight-knit team, all working hard but unfortunately getting lost while trying to stay together. Ant mills showcase how important navigation and communication are in nature. These tiny creatures rely heavily on pheromones, chemical signals that guide them, and when that signal gets disrupted, chaos ensues. Watching this unfold shows how even the smallest animals can form complex social behaviors. Discover the magic of kabuki theater. This might surprise you. Kabuki is not just any form of theater. It's a vibrant and historical tradition deeply rooted in Japan's culture. Originating in the early 17th century, kabuki is famous for its elaborate makeup and intricate costumes that transport audiences to a different world. The performers, often all male, use exaggerated gestures and movements to convey intense emotions and dramatic stories, making every show captivating. Each character is brought to life with striking makeup patterns, which are not merely artistic, but also symbolize the character's traits or status. Beyond the visuals, the music and stagecraft contribute to the overall enchanting experience. Kabuki is not just entertainment, it's a celebration of storytelling, rich in history and artistry. So are you ready to experience the breathtaking world of kabuki? What if I told you hearts weigh up to almost 500 pounds? That's right. One of the largest animal hearts belongs to the blue whale, and it's a true marvel of nature. This gigantic heart weighs nearly a ton and pumps blood through the massive body of the whale, which can reach lengths of over 100 feet. Amazingly, it only beats about 10 times per minute. This slow heartbeat is part of what helps these gentle giants sustain their huge size as they navigate the vast ocean depths. The blue whale's heart is not just a powerful pump, it plays a critical role in supporting its immense body, ensuring that all its organs get the oxygen and nutrients they need. Just imagine how strong and efficient this remarkable organ must be to manage the demands of such a huge creature. Isn't that fascinating? You might be shocked to learn that waves can be giant. Was not caused by an earthquake, but a landslide in 1958 in Latoya Bay, Alaska. This incredible wave hit a staggering height of 1,720 feet, or around 524 meters, making it the tallest wave documented in history. The powerful landslide, triggered by the collapse of a mountain, sent a massive amount of rock and debris tumbling into the bay, displacing an enormous volume of water. This displacement formed a gigantic wave that surged across the bay, reshaping the coastline and leaving behind a lasting impact. Imagine standing on the shore and witnessing a wall of water as high as a skyscraper rushing towards you. The event is a powerful reminder of nature's unpredictability and the extraordinary forces at play beneath the surface. Can you believe most people dream in color? It's astonishing to think that around 90% of people experience their dreams in vibrant hues, while just a small 10% dream in black and white. This colorful dreaming phenomenon has fascinated researchers and psychologists for years. Typically, when we dive into dreams, our minds conjure up everything from lush green landscapes to brilliant blue skies. Researchers suggest that this colorful dreaming could be tied to our exposure to color in daily life, especially with the prevalence of color television and media. Interestingly, many older adults often report dreaming in black and white, which may reflect how their visual experiences in earlier decades were less colorful. Factors like age, culture, and even the media we consume can shape our dream experiences. So the next time you drift off to sleep, notice the colors that fill your dreams. Are they as vivid as your waking life, or do they lean towards the grayscale? Check out this giant caterpillar of the emperor moth. The caterpillar of this fascinating creature can grow to an impressive length of about 70 millimeters, which is nearly 3 inches. This lush green caterpillar, with its striking colors and patterns, is not just eye-catching. It has an important role in the ecosystem. It feeds on a variety of leaves, helping to control plant growth and providing nourishment for the adult moths once they metamorphose. The emperor moth, known scientifically as Saturnia picella, plays a crucial part in its habitat, supporting other wildlife by serving as a food source for birds and other predators during its larval stage. Additionally, once it transforms into a majestic moth, it showcases beautiful large wings, with fascinating eye spots that can deter potential threats. Imagine watching the life cycle of this creature unfold from a tiny egg to a giant moth. It's one of nature's most impressive transformations. Did you know that understanding the caterpillar's habits can also inspire conservation efforts? Hard to believe, but Al Smith had a wild slogan. In 1928, Al Smith, the former governor of New York, made a splash during his presidential campaign against Herbert Hoover with the catchy slogan, "Make your wet dreams come true." This bold phrase was part of Smith's stance against prohibition, a popular movement at the time that restricted alcohol sales. Many voters were frustrated with the limitations on their ability to enjoy a drink, and Smith aimed to resonate with them through his slogan. While the phrase may raise eyebrows today due to its different, more risque connotations, back then, it was a clever way of capturing the spirit of a populace ready to embrace freedom and revelry. His campaign sparked conversations about personal liberties, showcasing how much times and societal norms have changed since the late 1920s. Can you imagine a politician using such a slogan today? Surprisingly, it's a fact that piracy thrives when governments fail. The rise of Somali piracy is deeply connected to the collapse of Somalia's central government in the early 1990s. Without effective law enforcement, the country's waters became a wild west of illegal activities. Fishermen from foreign nations began to exploit Somalia's rich marine resources, using harmful practices that damaged local ecosystems. With no navy to protect its waters, Somali fishermen turned to piracy as a desperate means to defend their livelihoods. Many of these pirates saw hijacking ships as a way to reclaim their rights over the ocean. While this might seem like an extreme response, the lack of any governing body to enforce laws left them feeling powerless. So the cycle of crime and desperation intensified, showcasing how political instability can have far-reaching effects on communities and oceanic safety, raising important questions about accountability and restoration. Why exactly does a knitted boat float? Surprisingly, a group of innovative designers has crafted a remarkable knitted boat that can actually stay afloat. This unique creation might sound like a last-minute, desperate solution, but it showcases creativity at its best. Made from durable and water-resistant yarn, this boat is more than just a novelty. It challenges our traditional ideas about boat building. However, it is important to note that while the knitted boat can float, it is described as being only precariously seaworthy. This means it may not perform well in rough waters, making it more of a fun experiment than a reliable vessel for a deep-sea adventure. This project invites us to think outside the box about materials and design, blending art and utility in unexpected ways. Could this be a peek into the future of sustainable boating? Did you know Uranus was named after a king? For over 40 years, the planet we now know as Uranus was actually called Georgium Sidus, which means George's star in Latin. This name was in honor of King George III of Britain, who ruled during the 18th century. When astronomer Sir William Herschel discovered the planet in 1781, he wanted to honor the king due to the support he received for his astronomical research. Although this name was popular in Britain, it didn't stick around everywhere. Astronomers in other countries preferred naming it after the Greek god of the sky, Uranus. By 1850, the name Uranus became widely accepted, and today it's appreciated for its connection to mythology. Isn't it fascinating how names evolve and reflect our history? What might have happened if Georgium Sidus had remained the official name? This might surprise you. Match.com founder faced heartbreak. In a twist of fate that seems almost like a romantic comedy, the founder of Match.com, Gary Kremen, lost his girlfriend to a man she met on the very dating platform he created. Imagine pouring your heart and soul into a service that connects people, only to find that it can take away your own love. Kremen developed Match.com in 1995, believing in the power of technology to bring people together. However, while he was helping others find their significant others, his girlfriend ended up falling for someone else who used the site. This event highlights the unpredictable side of dating in the digital age, where connections can flourish or falter in surprising ways. Today, Kremen's experience serves as a cautionary tale about the complexities of love and dating, even for those who create the tools meant to foster it. Who would have thought that a dating site could lead to such an ironic twist? Most people don't know this, but Mexico abolished slavery. In the early 1830s, Mexico made significant strides towards equality by ending slavery in 1829 under President Vicente Guerrero, a champion of freedom. This bold move, however, sparked tensions with American settlers in Texas who wanted to keep their enslaved labor force. As the discontent among these settlers grew, it led to the Texas Revolution in 1835. The Texian rebels fought fiercely for independence from Mexico and to maintain their way of life, which included slavery. The revolution reached its peak in 1836 when Texas declared its independence, resulting in the formation of the Republic of Texas. Ironically, while Mexico had taken a progressive step by abolishing slavery, the newly formed republic allowed the institution to continue thriving. This conflict not only shaped Texas history, but also set the stage for the broader struggles over slavery in the United States. The legacy of these events still echoes in discussions about freedom and equality today. How did such a pivotal moment change the course of history? Why exactly does Lady and the Tramp charm us? The iconic spaghetti scene in this beloved Disney film features a real dog named Lady, and her genuine charm played a huge role in capturing our hearts. The filmmakers decided to use a real dog instead of a cartoon version to create an authentic emotional connection with the audience. To achieve this, animators observed Lady's behavior closely, studying how she moved, her expressions, and even how she interacted with her surroundings. This commitment to realism allowed for those delightful moments in the film, like the shared spaghetti strand, to feel truly enchanting. When audiences watch Lady and her canine counterpart, they can sense the sincerity and love reflected in their antics. This decision not only showcased Lady's adorable personality, but also made the story's romance more relatable and magical. Isn't it amazing how a real dog brought such life to this animated classic? Let's uncover the truth about the uakari monkey. This fascinating primate is native to the Amazon rainforest and is hard to miss thanks to its striking bald red head. But what makes this unique feature so important? The uakari's bare scalp is not just for show, it plays a crucial role in helping the monkey regulate its body temperature in the sweltering heat of the rainforest. When temperatures rise, the uakari can cool off effectively by allowing heat to escape through its exposed skin. This adaptation is vital for survival in an environment that can often be oppressive and humid. In addition to its unusual appearance, this monkey has a lively personality, often seen swinging through the trees in small groups. They communicate with each other using a variety of vocalizations, which adds to their social charm. Sadly, the uakari faces threats from habitat destruction and hunting, making conservation efforts essential to preserve their unique existence in the wild. Isn't it amazing how such distinct traits help animals thrive in their natural habitats? Did you know Michael Jackson influenced Queen's biggest hit? After a memorable concert in Los Angeles, the king of pop shared his thoughts with Freddie Mercury about the song Another One Bites the Dust. Michael, a huge fan of Queen, suggested that this funky track would resonate well with fans and potentially become a major single. Mercury took that advice to heart, and the result was astonishing. Released in 1980, Another One Bites the Dust quickly climbed the charts, ultimately becoming Queen's best-selling single worldwide. Its catchy bass line and infectious rhythm made it a favorite not just among rock fans, but also in the disco scene of the time. The collaboration of these two iconic musicians illustrates the power of creative exchanges. Who knew a single suggestion could change music history like that? You might be shocked to learn that George Weah is president. George Weah, an iconic figure in football, transformed his life in ways many could only dream of. After dazzling crowds with his incredible skills on the pitch, he shifted gears and took on the realm of politics. Weah began his political journey in 2005 when he ran for a senatorial seat in Liberia. Despite not winning at that time, he didn't give up. His passion for serving his country ultimately led him to a greater goal: the presidency. In 2017, Weah captured the nation's heart and votes, winning the presidential election and officially taking office in 2018. His rise from the football field to the highest political office is a remarkable story of determination and change. As president, Weah aims to leverage his fame and influence to improve the lives of Liberians. What inspired him to make this bold leap from sports to politics? Hard to believe, but Krampus is real in Germany. Each year, towns across Germany transform into festive scenes filled with both joy and a touch of mischief as they celebrate Krampusnacht. This unique event features the mythical character Krampus, who plays the role of Santa Claus's fearsome counterpart. While Santa rewards well-behaved children, Krampus is known for punishing those who misbehave. Participants dress up in elaborate and frightening Krampus costumes, complete with fur, horns, and chilling masks, creating quite the spectacle as they parade through the streets. The sound of cowbells and chains accompanies their march, sending shivers down the spines of onlookers. This lively celebration, held on the night of December 5th, not only entertains, but also serves as a reminder for children to be good throughout the year. So, are you ready to face the Krampus? You might be shocked to learn that Mali struggles. Despite its vibrant culture and history, Mali is among the poorest countries in the world. With bustling markets, diverse traditions, and stunning landscapes, one would expect prosperity, yet around 70% of Mali's population survives on less than $1 a day. This stark reality paints a different picture, highlighting widespread poverty and economic challenges. Only a mere 10% of the people earn more than $2 a day, making it difficult to afford basic necessities like food, clean water, and healthcare. This situation has deep roots in decades of political instability, conflict, and climate change, which have hindered economic growth and development. The people of Mali are incredibly resilient, working hard to improve their lives and communities. However, without significant support and sustainable solutions, it remains tough for many Malians to escape this cycle of poverty. Unlocking the mind: how psychopaths think differently. Research shows that the brains of psychopaths have structural differences, especially in regions linked to fear and emotional responses. This suggests a fascinating connection between brain anatomy and behavior. In typical brains, areas like the amygdala play a crucial role in processing emotions and empathy. However, in psychopaths, these areas may function differently or even appear less active, leading to challenges in feeling fear or connecting with others emotionally. This lack of empathy is often reflected in their interactions, as they might seem charming but can be manipulative or cold. Understanding these neurological differences not only sheds light on the nature of psychopathy, but also raises questions about treatment and rehabilitation. Could better insights into brain functions help us develop effective strategies for helping individuals with these traits lead healthier lives? The journey of Ghislain Raza is truly inspiring. Many remember him as the Star Wars Kid, a title he earned when a video of him passionately wielding a makeshift lightsaber went viral in the early 2000s. Unfortunately, fame came at a price. After classmates leaked the footage, Raza faced severe bullying that left him feeling isolated and alone. To protect him, his family decided it was best for him to stay home and focus on his studies instead of facing the relentless teasing at school. But rather than letting the negativity define him, Raza channeled his energy into education. He earned a law degree and is currently pursuing a PhD, proving that perseverance can turn pain into purpose. Raza's story not only highlights the dangers of bullying, but also showcases resilience and the power of education in overcoming life's challenges. How many people could turn such tough times into success? You won't believe this about daydreaming. Daydreaming isn't just a fun escape. It can also be a window into our social desires. Many people often find themselves lost in romantic fantasies or imagined conversations, which reflects our deep longing for connection. This mental practice, sometimes called mental rehearsal, allows us to prepare for real-life interactions more effectively. For instance, when we daydream about asking someone out, we're not only enjoying the fantasy, but also working through our fears and hopes. This can help boost our confidence when it's time to face the real situation. However, keep in mind that excessive daydreaming may tip into escapism, making it harder to engage in the present. So while a little daydreaming can be beneficial, it's essential to strike a balance and stay grounded in reality. Believe it or not, Philadelphia cheese isn't from Philly. This popular spreadable cheese actually has its roots in New York, where a local dairy farmer first crafted it in 1872. The name Philadelphia was chosen to honor the city's long-standing reputation for top-notch dairy goods, not because that's where it was made. The idea of a smooth, creamy cheese captured the taste buds of many, leading to its rapid fame. Philadelphia cheese quickly became a staple for recipes, from cheesecakes to creamy dips, thanks to its rich texture and mild flavor. Today, it's hard to imagine a kitchen without this beloved condiment, but its true origin story adds a twist to the tale. Have you ever thought about where your favorite cheese actually comes from? Discover the amazing bujum tree of Baja California. This unique tree stands out in the arid landscape with its eye-catching spiny branches and bulbous trunk, often causing people to mistake it for a cactus. Yet the bujum is indeed a tree that has evolved to survive in the challenging desert environment. Growing up to 30 feet tall, its impressive stature resembles other desert plants, but plays a crucial role in its ecosystem. The bujum tree boasts a fascinating ability to store water in its swollen base, allowing it to endure long, dry spells. This remarkable adaptation is vital for life in Baja California, where rainfall is scarce and conditions can be harsh. Additionally, the bujum provides shelter and sustenance to various desert wildlife, contributing to the rich biodiversity of the region. With such striking features and vital ecological importance, the bujum tree is a testament to nature's incredible creativity in adapting to its environment. What more secrets could this desert wonder hold? Prepare to be amazed by peanut butter diamonds. Under extreme pressure, something as ordinary as peanut butter can be transformed into sparkling diamonds. This surprising transformation happens because peanut butter contains carbon, a key ingredient in diamond formation. When scientists apply immense pressure and heat to the carbon, it undergoes a unique crystallization process, turning from creamy spread to shining gems. The conditions needed for this remarkable change usually exist deep within the Earth's mantle, but thanks to innovative scientific techniques, we can recreate them in a lab. Imagine having a jar of peanut butter that could potentially give you a diamond ring. While this process is not practical for everyday use, it highlights the fascinating connections between common materials and precious gems. Who would have thought that a beloved snack could hold such hidden potential? Gym equipment is dirtier than you think. A recent report highlighted a shocking truth. Free weights can carry 362 times more bacteria than a toilet seat. This startling revelation underlines the importance of cleaning workout equipment regularly. Imagine using weights that have been touched by countless sweaty hands without a proper scrub. Bacteria thrive in warm, moist environments, making gym equipment the perfect breeding ground. Germs can cause infections and illnesses, which is the last thing anyone wants while trying to get fit. To create a hygienic space for your workouts, always wipe down machines and weights before and after use. It helps not only you, but also your fellow gym goers. So next time you hit the gym, remember that cleanliness is just as important as lifting those weights. Are you doing your part to keep it clean? Believe it or not, the Sunhouse 360 homes spin for sunshine. These fascinating homes, crafted by talented architects in Malaga, Spain, are taking eco-friendly living to a whole new level. Imagine a house that rotates throughout the day, always positioning itself to face the sun. This innovative design allows the homes to maximize solar energy absorption, which is crucial for harnessing renewable energy. By doing this, residents can save an impressive amount, up to 70% on their energy bills. This means less dependency on traditional energy sources and a step forward in sustainable living. The architects aim to create a functional yet stylish home that adapts to its environment, making it perfect for those who care about the planet. With the ability to pivot and adjust, these homes not only provide comfort, but also contribute to a greener future. As climate change continues to be a pressing concern, innovations like the Sunhouse 360 highlight the importance of smart design in our efforts to live sustainably. Could this be the future of housing? Sound magic. How Mr. Krabs came to life. Ever wondered how the grumpy yet lovable Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob SquarePants got his unique sound? It turns out the iconic sound was crafted using a fascinating technique known as sound design. The team behind the show employed a method called Foley, which involves recording everyday sounds to create lifelike audio effects for films and TV. For Mr. Krabs, voice actor Clancy Brown delivered his lines, while sound designers enhanced them by layering various sounds, including a mix of clinking coins and bubbling water. This combination perfectly captured Mr. Krabs' personality, showcasing his obsession with money and the oceanic adventure of Bikini Bottom. The next time you watch an episode, listen closely. The sounds do more than just fill the silence. They add depth and character to the story. The creativity behind these auditory choices shows just how much effort goes into making animation truly come alive. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as sound can create such memorable characters? What if I told you about the towering toque? The tall chef's hat, called a toque, isn't just a fashion statement, it's a symbol of culinary expertise. Originating in the 16th century, this iconic headgear reflects a chef's rank and skill in the kitchen. The height of the toque can indicate a chef's level, with taller hats symbolizing greater experience and more intricate culinary knowledge. Traditionally, a toque has 100 folds, representing the 100 different recipes and techniques a chef must master. Wearing this hat also serves a practical purpose. It helps keep hair neatly contained and prevents stray strands from falling into food. So next time you see a chef in a toque, remember it's not just a hat, it's a badge of honor that connects generations of culinary art. Isn't it fascinating how something so simple can carry so much meaning in the kitchen? Let's uncover the truth about ancient Egyptian mummification. Did you know that in ancient Egypt, mummification wasn't just for people? Animals like cats, dogs, crocodiles, and various birds were also mummified. This practice wasn't merely a quirky trend. It had deep spiritual significance. Many of these animal mummies were offered to the gods, representing a bond between humans and their cherished pets. For instance, cats were revered for their hunting skills, and they often accompanied their owners in the afterlife. The Egyptians believed that preserving these beloved animals through elaborate mummification rituals ensured that they would be with their owners in the next world. Some animals even had their own special funerary rites, highlighting their divine status. Sacred animals, such as the ibis or the jackal, were treated with particular reverence and were associated with specific gods. This fascinating glimpse into ancient practices shows how intertwined their views on life, death, and the divine truly were. Isn't it incredible how much they cherished their furry and feathery companions? Surprisingly, Mark Wahlberg started as Marky Mark. In the 1990s, before he became a famous actor, Mark Wahlberg was making waves in the hip-hop scene. He performed under the catchy name Marky Mark and quickly gained attention for his energetic style and catchy beats. One of his biggest hits was Good Vibrations, a song that not only topped charts, but also showcased his talent and charisma as a performer. This infectious track helped to propel his music career and introduced him to a wider audience. Mark's journey from a hip-hop artist to a Hollywood star is truly remarkable, proving that passion and hard work can lead to unexpected opportunities. Today, he is known for his roles in popular films like Ted and Transformers. But it's fascinating to remember that he once got his start with a vibrant beat and a catchy hook. How many actors have such a diverse beginning? Believe it or not, arsenic was once a beauty secret. In the past, many people believed that arsenic could enhance their beauty, despite its known toxicity. Cosmetics containing arsenic were surprisingly popular, especially during the 19th century. Users often received advice on how to apply these products without taking large doses, as the risks were downplayed in favor of looking good. Companies marketed arsenic-laden creams and powders, promoting them as tools to achieve a pale, flawless complexion, which was a highly sought-after look at the time. However, the long-term effects of using such dangerous substances were rarely discussed. Many women suffered serious health issues, including skin problems and internal organ damage. Today, we understand the dangers associated with arsenic, but it's fascinating to think that such a deadly element was once considered a beauty enhancer. How did we get so misguided? Can you believe this referee's wild World Cup mistake? During the thrilling 2006 FIFA World Cup, referee Graham Poll made a jaw-dropping blunder that stunned football fans worldwide. He issued 3 yellow cards to Croatian player Josip Šimunić, but remarkably, he never sent him off the field. The first 2 yellow cards seemed routine, but after the third one, Poll finally realized something was amiss. This odd sequence of events has been etched in football history as one of the most bizarre officiating mistakes ever. Imagine the confusion among the players, coaches, and fans when they realized Šimunić was still on the pitch, despite receiving a total of 3 yellow cards, which usually leads to an automatic red card. Poll's error didn't just affect the match he was officiating, it also sparked debates about referee training and the importance of accurate officiating in professional sports. This incident serves as a reminder that even in high-stakes events like the World Cup, human errors can create unforgettable moments. What do you think of this unforgettable blunder? You might be surprised that clothes can't settle casino debts. In some places, it's against the law to sell your clothes to pay off debts from gambling at casinos. This unusual rule is designed to prevent people from using their garments as a way to clear their financial struggles. Imagine taking off your favorite jacket or shoes just to keep the casino from knocking at your door. Instead, those in debt must find other ways to deal with their obligations, like negotiating payment plans or seeking help from friends and family. This law encourages people to think twice before letting their fashion choices influence their financial decisions. So if you ever find yourself at a casino, remember that your wardrobe won't be the solution to your gaming losses. Instead, it's all about enjoying the games responsibly and knowing when to walk away. Let's uncover the truth about internet security. Beneath the surface of our daily online activities lies a surprisingly secure foundation supported by just 7 key holders. These individuals come from diverse locations around the world and hold a special smart card that grants them the ability to reset the internet's root domain name system, DNS, when needed. Picture this. If a major global outage or a sneaky security breach threatens to shut down the internet, these key holders gather to spring into action. They meet every 3 months in highly secured ceremonies in the US, blending the complexities of cybersecurity with real-world responsibility. Their role is crucial because they ensure the internet remains a reliable space for communication, business, and information sharing. The process requires trust, teamwork, and an understanding of technology that most of us can only imagine. So while we casually surf the web or send emails, remember that a select few are standing guard, ready to protect our digital lives and keep the internet running smoothly in times of crisis. Surprisingly, it's a fact that ginkgo trees are ancient survivors. This remarkable species has a lineage that stretches back an incredible 270 million years, making it one of the oldest living tree types on our planet. Imagine a tree that has witnessed the rise and fall of dinosaurs and survived multiple mass extinctions. The ginkgo, often called a botanical time traveler, thrived even after events that wiped out countless other species. Its unique fan-shaped leaves and ability to adapt to urban environments make it a favorite in city parks and along streets. What's truly fascinating is that ginkgo trees are not only tough but also resilient, bouncing back even after severe pollution or harsh conditions. So next time you see one, remember that you're looking at a living piece of history, a true testament to nature's ability to endure. How incredible is that? What if I told you that spiderwebs heal wounds? In ancient times, warriors discovered the surprising benefits of spider silk as a natural remedy for injuries. These remarkable threads, spun by spiders, are not only incredibly strong, but also possess unique healing properties. When applied to wounds, the silk helps to create a protective barrier, reducing the risk of infection and promoting faster healing. The sticky nature of the webs holds the edges of the wound together, much like modern bandages. Additionally, spider silk is rich in proteins that can aid in tissue regeneration. Ancient healers often used these webs as part of their first aid kits, showcasing their resourcefulness in using nature's tools. Imagine soldiers on the battlefield skillfully using spider webs to patch themselves up. Today, researchers are still fascinated by this natural remedy, exploring how spider silk can inspire new medical treatments and advanced materials. Isn't nature just amazing? Can you imagine a snorkeling tapir in water? Tapirs are fascinating creatures recognized as the only surviving members of the family Tapiridae. Surprisingly, they are closely related to horses and rhinoceroses, sharing a lineage with these odd-toed ungulates. One of their most remarkable features is their long, flexible snouts, which serve an exciting purpose. When submerged underwater, these snouts act like snorkels, allowing tapirs to breathe while they forage for food. This unique adaptation is essential for their survival, as it helps them evade potential predators lurking nearby. Dive into a tapir's world, and you will find them snacking on a variety of aquatic plants, using their exceptional snorkel-like noses to reach the best bites. Found primarily in Central and South America, these gentle herbivores play an important role in their ecosystems, contributing to the health of their habitats. Isn't nature incredible? Guess what really drives our daily thoughts? Humans generate between 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts each day, which is an astonishing number. But here's the twist. Around 80% of these thoughts tend to be negative. This natural tendency towards negative thinking reflects our brain's incredible ability to think critically and solve problems. It's almost like our minds are wired to notice potential dangers or challenges, helping us navigate through life. However, too much negativity can take a toll, leading to stress and anxiety. This is why it's so important to practice positive thinking and mindfulness. Techniques like gratitude journaling or even simple deep breathing exercises can shift our focus from problems to possibilities, promoting a healthier mindset. So why not take a moment to reflect on your thoughts today? Are they uplifting or dragging you down? Can you handle a 130-kilo weight challenge? This weight, roughly equivalent to the mass of a large adult bear, sparks lots of conversations about fitness and personal goals. People often find themselves discussing how much they can lift or how they can incorporate strength training into their daily routines. Whether at the gym or during casual hangouts, lifting weights is a great way to build muscle and improve overall health. For many, reaching a 130-kilo deadlift or squat becomes a target that motivates their workouts. But it's not just about the weight, it's also about proper form, technique, and listening to your body to avoid injury. Many fitness enthusiasts share their journeys online, inspiring others to take on similar challenges. What's impressive is how different individuals approach this goal, including using various training methods like progressive overload or circuit training. So if lifting 130 kilograms feels out of reach, remember that every small step counts toward overall strength and fitness. You won't believe what Shikaku Sodatsu holds in Panama. This rare spot stands out from typical villages, showcasing a unique character that enchants visitors and locals alike. Nestled in the heart of the country, Shikaku Sodatsu is not just a place but a symbol of Panama's rich cultural tapestry. Unlike many towns and cities where modern life thrives, Shikaku Sodatsu embraces its distinct identity with traditions that draw on its historical roots. Visitors often discover vibrant art, local cuisine, and engaging community activities that highlight the region's heritage. The landscape itself is breathtaking, surrounded by lush greenery and serene environments that are perfect for exploration. Imagine wandering through winding paths, chatting with friendly locals, and savoring the flavors of a community that values its past while looking toward the future. It's a hidden gem that offers something quite special, an experience that remains untouched by the rapid development found elsewhere in Panama. So, are you ready to explore this enchanting place? Believe it or not, starfish can reset their own cells. The starfish species, known as Stelloroidea, possesses an extraordinary ability that seems almost like magic. These fascinating creatures can revert their cells back to an earlier stage in their life cycle, essentially allowing them to reset their biological clock. This unique capability means that when faced with injury or environmental stress, they can regenerate their limbs and other body parts more efficiently. Instead of just healing, they're effectively turning back the clock, rejuvenating themselves in a way that few other organisms can. Imagine being able to start fresh after a setback. Researchers believe that understanding this remarkable process could unlock new secrets in regenerative medicine for humans, offering insights into healing injuries or even age-related ailments. The more we learn about Stelloroidea, the clearer it becomes that nature is full of incredible surprises waiting to be discovered. Could the secrets of starfish regeneration one day benefit humanity? Is it really true that death row inmates face secrecy in Japan? In Japan, the life of a death row inmate is shadowed by an unsettling mystery. Their execution dates are kept secret. This practice adds a heavy psychological weight to their already dire situation. Imagine living each day with the knowledge that your life could end at any moment, yet having no idea when that moment will come. For inmates, this uncertainty creates immense anxiety, as the lack of a clear timeline makes it nearly impossible to find any sense of closure or peace. Some have spent years waiting in limbo, grappling with thoughts of their fate while confined to isolated cells. The government's policy aims to maintain order and prevent potential unrest, but it raises ethical questions about the mental toll on those awaiting execution. While many countries have moved towards more transparency in their judicial systems, Japan's approach continues to evoke global concern and dialogue. How can society balance justice and humane treatment for individuals facing the ultimate punishment? Surprising truth about modern dating habits. More than half of single Americans haven't gone on a date in over 2 years, revealing just how tough the dating scene can be these days. With busy lives, digital distractions, and shifting social norms, many people find themselves stuck in a rut. The rise of dating apps promise to make things easier, but instead, they often lead to overwhelming choices and shallow connections. Plus, the ongoing impact of the pandemic has further complicated social interactions, making it even harder for singles to meet new people. Many feel the pressure to conform to idealized dating experiences, making them hesitant to reach out or engage. So what does this mean for the future of dating? Will singles find innovative ways to connect or continue to struggle in this new landscape? It's a conversation worth having as we explore the changing dynamics of love and relationships in our modern world. Guess which climb is Europe's highest? This challenging climbing route, known as the Mont Blanc Ascent, not only boasts stunning views but also holds the title of the tallest climb in Europe. Sponsored by Red Bull, this event brought together elite climbers from around the world, showcasing their skills and strength while tackling the mountain's tricky terrain. The sponsorship not only provided financial support, but also shone a spotlight on the climbers, elevating their reputations in the climbing community. Imagine the thrill of scaling rock faces that pierce the sky and the adrenaline that pumps through your veins. With sheer cliffs and unpredictable weather, Mont Blanc tests the limits of even the most seasoned adventurers. As climbers navigate this challenging route, they are pushed to their physical and mental limits, relying on teamwork and strategy. It's a celebration of human determination and courage. This event captures the essence of extreme sports and inspires as it unites climbers from different backgrounds to chase the summit. So what do you think about climbing Europe's highest peak? Believe it or not, trees shape the Amazon's climate. The Amazon rainforest is more than just a beautiful collection of trees. It plays a crucial role in creating its own climate through a fascinating process called transpiration. During transpiration, trees release water vapor into the atmosphere, which not only helps sustain the local ecosystem, but also influences weather patterns throughout South America and even beyond. When trees release this vapor, it contributes to cloud formation and rainfall, creating a cycle that supports countless species of plants and animals. But here's the catch. Deforestation poses a significant threat to this delicate balance. As humans clear vast areas of forests, the amount of moisture released decreases, which can disrupt local climate patterns and lead to climate change impacts far beyond the rainforest. Protecting the Amazon is essential for maintaining this vital climate system and safeguarding our planet's future. Did you know that cheetahs have low genetic diversity? This unique situation arises from a severe population bottleneck that happened thousands of years ago. During this bottleneck, the number of cheetahs plummeted to just a small fraction of their original population. As a result, the genetic variety within the cheetah population decreased significantly, making them more vulnerable to diseases and environmental changes. In fact, this lack of genetic diversity can lead to health problems, including lower fertility rates and higher susceptibility to the effects of inbreeding. Scientists believe that this situation is a big concern for cheetah conservation efforts today. Understanding their genetic makeup is crucial for ensuring the survival of these magnificent hunters. With fewer genetic traits to draw from, could the future of cheetahs be in jeopardy? Can you imagine that potatoes almost vanished? In the 19th century, the Irish potato famine struck a devastating blow to Ireland's food supply. A relentless fungal disease called late blight swept through potato crops, causing them to rot in the ground. This disaster led to the near extinction of the beloved staple food. Potatoes were a vital source of nutrition for many Irish families, and as the crops failed, a catastrophic famine ensued. Over a span of just a few years, around 1 million people died from starvation and disease, while another million fled the country in search of better lives. The famine reshaped Ireland's social landscape and had lasting impacts on its culture and economy. Surprisingly, this crisis led to changes in agricultural practices, with farmers starting to diversify their crops to prevent such a disaster from happening again in the future. How did a simple vegetable cause such monumental change? Why is Saturn so light despite its size? Saturn, the magnificent second largest planet in our solar system, has a surprising secret. It's incredibly light. You might be amazed to learn that Saturn is largely composed of gas, primarily hydrogen and helium, which gives it a much lower density compared to other planets. In fact, it's so light that it would float if you could find a bathtub large enough. This unique characteristic is partly due to centrifugal force, which pushes the planet's equator outward. In addition, Saturn's equatorial diameter is about 10% larger than its polar diameter, creating a noticeable bulge around its middle. This shape isn't just interesting, it plays a crucial role in how the planet rotates and behaves. Saturn's rapid rotation, taking just about 10.7 hours to complete one spin, contributes to this egg-like appearance. Exploring Saturn reveals not only its beauty, with stunning rings and dozens of moons, but also its incredible structure and lightness that continue to captivate astronomers and space enthusiasts alike. Isn't it fascinating how such a massive planet can be so buoyant? Get amazed by flies that jump like superheroes. Did you know flies can leap an incredible 200 times their body length? That's like a human jumping over a skyscraper. This impressive feat highlights not only their strength, but also the fascinating mechanics behind their unique bodies. When a fly prepares to jump, it uses its powerful leg muscles and special joints to create a spring-like motion. The energy stored in these leg muscles allows them to launch themselves into the air with such explosive force. If we could harness that ability, Imagine the fun we could have bouncing around like superheroes. This remarkable jumping skill is crucial for flies, helping them escape predators and navigate through their environments swiftly. Considering their tiny size, the strength required to perform such jumps puts them in a league of their own in the insect world. So next time you see a fly buzzing around, remember, it's not just a pest. It's a miniature athlete capable of extraordinary feats. Ever seen a chicken dance with its head still? This amazing ability is one of nature's clever tricks. Chickens can move their bodies in all directions without moving their heads, resembling an internal stabilizer. Imagine strutting around while keeping your eyes fixed on your favorite treat. This unique physical feature helps them stay focused on their surroundings, making it easier to spot predators or tasty morsels. When they walk, jump, or turn, their heads remain steady, allowing them to maintain their balance and coordination. By keeping their vision steady, they can quickly react to changes in their environment, which is crucial for survival. Next time you watch a chicken pecking at the ground or scratching about, pay close attention. Are they moving smoothly and confidently while keeping their gaze locked? In a world full of distractions, we can learn a thing or two from our feathered friends about staying focused and being aware of our surroundings.